Namaste everyone. Hardha Swagatam. A warm welcome to this session of Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram chanting. Before we start, let us do the Guru Vandanam. Guru Reva Gate Guru Meva Bhaje Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru. Before we start with today's session, I have a small announcement to make. There is a special announcement, a message from Vyoma team. So I just wanted to share this announcement with you. This is with respect to the new offer, the book, which is for children. I've put a small message in the chat. I think all of you can see that. So this is something which is for lighting up the young minds. That is for the children, especially a special gift for children. So the Vyoma team would like to share with you that there is this Sanskrit rhymes book, Samskrita rhymes Shishu Gitani, a book. It's called as Samskara Bijani Samskrita Gitani, and which has very beautiful rhymes, very meaningful rhymes for the little ones, with very eye-catchy illustrations reflecting our Indian culture with transliteration, so it is easy to sing along, teach. So please check the chat window. There is a message regarding giving more details about this, and there is a QR code also with the book. So to purchase this book, you can visit the tiny URL, the link which is given. So there is a link called as click here to purchase now, where it says tinyurl.com Shishu Gitani. Today is there is an offer where there is a 20% off, and if it is within India, there is free shipping. So please make use of this opportunity if to gift the little ones at your home and to your friends and family with this Samskara Bijani Samskrita Gitani, a book for the young minds, which you can give for this Deepavali. So this offer ends today on Amazon. So I request each one of you to make use of this. Dhanyavadaha for listening to this patiently. So let us start with the today's session of learning. I will post the link again. I had sent a link. Now I have just sent it again.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. So please check out this link for more details. So let us do the Dhyanam. Let us visualize the form of Lalita Parameshwari before we start. सिन्दूरारुणविग्रहान् त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीमापीनवक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीम् सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् अरुणाङ्करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानी ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्रां करकलितलसद्धेम पद्मां वराङ्गीम् सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयदां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीम् सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसिते क्षणां सशरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीम् अरुणमाल्यभूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम् श्रीमात्रे नमः। श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जद्ब्रह्माण्ड मण्डला चम्पकाशोकपुन्नागसौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दमणिश्रेणीकनत्कोटीरमण्डिता अष्टमी चन्द्रविभ्राजदलिकस्थलशोभिता मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभमृगनाभिविशेषका. Let us go to the 81st verse. We'll quickly do a revision from 81 to 85 and then I'll start with the new verses. Para pratyachiti rupa pashyanti paradevata madhyama vaikhari rupa bhaktamaanasahamsika.
परा प्रत्यक्षितीरूपा पश्यन्ति परदेवता मध्यमा वैखरी रूपा भक्तमानसहंसिका
कामेश्वर प्राणनाडी कृतज्ञा कामपूजिता शृङ्गाररससम्पूर्णा जया जालन्धरस्थिता
कामेश्वर प्राणनाडी कृतज्ञा कामपूजिता शृङ्गाररससम्पूर्णा जया जालन्धरस्थिता
वोड्याणपीठनिलया बिन्दुमण्डलवासिनी रहो यागक्रमाराध्या रहस्तर्पणतर्पिता
ओड्याणपीठनिलया बिन्दुमण्डलवासिनी रहो यागक्रमाराध्या रहस्तर्पणतर्पिता
सद्यः प्रसादिनी विश्वसाक्षिणी साक्षिवर्जिता षडङ्गदेवतायुक्ता षाड्गुण्यपरिपूरिता
सद्यः प्रसादिनी विश्वसाक्षिणी साक्षिवर्जिता षडङ्गदेवता युक्ता षड्गुण्यपरिपूरिता
नित्यक्लिन्ना निरुपमा निर्वाणसुखदायिनी नित्या षोडशिकारूपा श्रीकण्ठार्धशरीरिणी
नित्यक्लिन्नानिरुपमा निर्वाणसुखदायिनी नित्या षोडशिकारूपा श्रीकण्ठार्धशरीरिणी
Tamam, 86th verse, the new verse for the day. Prabhavati, Bha is Mahaprana. Prabharupa, Bha again is Mahaprana and Ru is a Dirghakshara here. Prasiddha, we have in the Alpaprana the and Mahaprana the. Prasiddha, Parameshwari. So Prabhavati, Prabharupa, Prasiddha, Parameshwari. Moola Prakriti Ravyakta, Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. Moola Prakriti Ravyakta, Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. So we have 4 names in the first line of this verse and we have 3 names in the second line. Let us learn this now. Prabhavati.
प्रभावती प्रभावती
Prabharupa.
प्रभारूपा प्रभारूपा
Prasiddha Parameshwari.
प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी
Prabhavati Prabharupa. Prasiddha Parameshwari.
प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी.
Can you chant once again?
प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी
Moola Prakritiravyaktā.
मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता
Vyakta Vyaktasvarupini.
व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी
Moola Prakritiravyaktā. Vyakta Vyaktasvarupini.
मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी
Prabhavati Prabharupa. Prasiddha Parameshwari. Moola Prakritiravyaktā. Vyakta Vyaktasvarupini.
प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी मूलप्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी.
Let's move to the 87th verse. Vyapini, we have V and Ya. Vyapini, Vividhakara, Dha is Mahaprana. Vividhakara, Vidya, this is the and Ya. Vidya, Vidya, Swarupini. If we split this, Vidya and Avidya, when we combine Vidya, Vidya, Swarupini, this is one name only. Vidya, Vidya, Swarupini. Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. This is again a single name, one name. Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. Vyapini Vividhakara.
व्यापिनी विविधाकारा व्यापिनी विविधाकारा
Vidya Vidya Swarupini.
विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी
Vyapini Vividhakara Vidya Vidya Swarupini.
व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी
Mahakamesha Nayana
महाकामेश नयन महाकामेश नयन
Kumudahlada Kaumudi.
कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी
Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi.
महाकामेश नयन कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी महाकामेश नयन कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी
Vyapini Vividhakara Vidya Vidya Swarupini. Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi.
व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयन कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्या स्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयन कुमुदाह्लाद कौमुदी.
So we have three names in the first line and the second line is one name here. Let's move to the 88th verse. Bhakta Harda. In Bhakta, the first letter Bha is Mahaprana. We have K and Tha. Bhakta Harda Tamo Bheda. Again Bha Mahaprana. Bhanu Bha Mahaprana. So Bhakta Harda Tamo Bheda Bhanumad Bhanu. So we have Bhanumad Bhanu. We have the is which is an Alpa Prana and again Bha which is a Mahaprana. Bhanumad Bhanu Santatihi. Shivaduti Shivaradhya. Dha is a Mahaprana. Shivamurti Shivankari. If we split this, there is a visarga. The sandhi is happening here. Shivamurtihi and Shivankari. Bhaktahardatamo bheda.
भक्तहार्दतमो भेद भक्तहार्दतमो भेद
Bhanumadbhanusantatihi.
भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः
Bhaktahardatamo bheda bhanumadbhanusantatihi.
भक्तहार्दतमो भेद भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः भक्तहार्दतमो भेद भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः
Shivaduti Shivaradhya.
शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवदूती शिवाराध्या
Shivamurti Shivankari.
शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी
Shivaduti Shivaradhya. Shivamurti Shivankari.
शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी
Bhaktahardatamo bheda bhanumadbhanusantatihi. Shivaduti Shivaradhya. Shivamurti Shivankari.
भक्तहार्दतमो भेद भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी भक्तहार्दतमो भेद भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी
Uttamam. First line has one name and second line has 4 names. Let's move to the 89th verse. Shiva Priya, Shiva Para, Shishteshta. So in this Shishteshta, the first she is as in Shiva. The next, that is the Talavya. Then next we have Sha and Sha. So and again we have Ta, Sha and Ta. Alpa Prana Ta. So Shishteshta, Shishta Pujita. Aprameya, Swaprakasha, Manovachama Gochara. Shivapriya, Shivapara.
शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिवप्रिया शिवपरा
Shishteshta, Shishtapujita.
शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता
Shivapriya, Shivapara. Shishteshta, Shishtapujita.
शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता
Aprameya, Swaprakasha.
अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा
Manovachama Gochara.
मनोवाचामगोचरा मनोवाचामगोचरा
अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा
अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा
शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा
शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा
Uttamam. So we have 4 names in the first line and 3 names in the second line of this verse. Go to the next one. Chichakti. So we have the first letter Alpa Pranacha, and in the next one we are seeing both Alpa Pranacha as well as Mahaprana Cha. So this is Chichakti. So we have here Chetana Rupa when this is chanted together. Chichakti when it is split. Chichaktihi and Chetana Rupa. So again, if we split this Chit and Shakti, so if we chant this entire pada together, Chit Shaktish Chetana Rupa Jada Shaktir Jadatmika. So here we have Chit Shaktihi Chetana Rupa when chanted together, Chit Shaktish Chetana Rupa, and here Jada Shaktihi Jadatmika. So if we chant together, Jada Shaktir Jadatmika, Gayatri, Vyahrutis Sandhya. Again, if you split, Vyahrutihi and Sandhya, Vyahrutis Sandhya, Dvija Brinda Nishevita, Dvija Brinda Nishevita, Chichaktischetana Rupa,
चिच्छक्तिश्चेतना रूपा चिच्छक्तिश्चेतना रूपा
Jada Shaktir Jadatmika,
जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका
Chichaktischetana Rupa, Jada Shaktir Jadatmika,
चिच्छक्तिश्चेतना रूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका चिच्छक्तिश्चेतना रूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका
Gayatri Vyahrutis Sandhya,
गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या
Dvija Brinda Nishevita,
द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता
Gayatri Vyahrutis Sandhya, Dvija Brinda Nishevita,
गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता गायत्री गायत्री सन्ध्या द्विजवृन्दनिषेविता
चिच्छक्तिश्चेतनारूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता
चिच्छक्तिश्चेतनारूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता चिच्छक्तिश्चेतनारूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता.
Tamam. In the first line, we have 4 names, and in the second line also we have 4 names. Let us look at the meanings of what we learned quickly. We stopped at 80th verse for meanings last class. So from 81 onwards, we will start. Para pratyakshiti rupa पश्यन्ति परदेवता व्यमा रूपा भक्तमानसहंसिका. Para means it's a form of expression. Para also means the highest form of expression. It's a transcendent word. It's in the form, one who is in the form of a sound, the para expression. So she is called as para. So speech is generally categorized into 4: para, pashyanti, madhyama, and vaikhari. So in this, we are seeing the first one, that is the para. So para is the Devi who is in the form of the para, the expression, the sound. Pratyakshiti rupa. Pratyakshiti rupa means, pratyak means looking inwards. So chiti rupa, we know that conscious, that inner conscious, we can call it as. So that unmanifested Brahma, it's a form of inner consciousness. So pratyakshiti rupa. So the unmanifested Brahma or the Chiti Rupa, the inner consciousness, is in her form. So that inward looking is called as Pratyak. So Pratyak Chiti Rupa. Pashyanti. Pashyanti, very simple meaning can be she sees. She sees all in herself. It is also called as in the form of Pashyanti expression, which means one who sees everything and what is happening, and she raises above that path of action. So there is another name for Devi called as Uttirna also. So this is Pashyanti is another form of the speech, the expression we can say. Paradevata. Paradevata means she is the supreme Devata, supreme Devi, the supreme deity or the object of devotion. So the ultimate, the supreme object of devotion, Paradevata. So para pratyakshiti rupa pashyanti paradevata. Madhyama. So I said there are 4 types of speech, right? Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, and Vaikari. We saw Para and Pashyanti in the first line. So we're talking about the Madhyama now. So she abides in the midst of external expressions. So in the form of, it's called as a Madhyama expression. It is neither the Pashyanti or the next one, which is the 4th one, the Vaikari. Vaikari means it's a fully articulated one. The uttered speech we can call it as. So she is between this Pashyanti and Vaikari, that is the Madhyama form of expression. Vaikari Rupa, like I said, is the form of expression, the 4th kind of a speech. As per Yoga Shastra, Also, she is called as Vaikari. See, Vaikari is basically the air which is called as Vikara, which is produced from the heart, which is coming through the throat. That is called as the Vaikari or Vikara. So, Ka is a Mahaprana here. So, she is in that form of expression. So, Vaikari Rupa, Bhakta Manasa Hamsika. So, Hamsika, Hamsa means the swan. Bhakta Manasa, Manasa means mind. Bhakta, we know devotees. So, she is like a swan in the mind of the devotees. So, this is also a very beautiful name. All names are beautiful. So, Brahma had created a lake, right, which is on the top of the Kailasha, Manasa Sarovara. So, it's a very pure lake. So, generally, the Hamsas, the swans, like purity and live there. So Devi is like that swan who dwells in the pure heart of the pure minds of the devotees. So that is why it is compared to Hamsika and the Manasa Hamsika. So which is the swan in the mind of the bhaktas, the devotees. Let us look at the next one. Kameshwara Prananadi कृतज्ञा कामपूजिता शृङ्गाररससम्पूर्णा जया जालन्धरस्थिता कामेश्वर प्राणनाडी Kameshwara, the Ishvara himself, the Lord Ishvara, Bhagavan Ishvara, Kameshwara, Prananadi, Devi, who is the vital life or vital current of the vital force of the Kameshwara, that is the Parameshwara. So it is said that though Ishvara drank the poison, the venom, it did not affect him because of the grandeur of the Tatanka, that is the earrings of the Devi. So she is the Jivanadi or the vital force, Prananadi of Kameshwara himself. It is also explained very well in the 28th verse of Saundarya Lahari by Bhagavad Padaha, Shankaracharyaha, in the 28th verse, where it says that Karalam yet Kshvelam Kabalitavata Kalakalana Na Shambhosthanmulam Tava Janani Tatanka Mahima. Tatanka Tava Janani, because of the mothers, that is your Mahima of your earrings, Shiva was not affected by the poison which he drank. So Kameshwara Prananadi. Kritagnya, one who knows all that is done by all in the world. So that is Kritagna. So she knows everything. She is the witness of all the actions. So that is why she is called as Kritagna. And she is very benevolent, grateful, benevolent to those who are her devotees. So that is why she is called as Kritagna. Kama Pujita. Kama Pujita, we know who is Kama, Manvata, Kamadeva. She is worshipped by Kamadeva because she protected Manvata from the wrath of Ishvara. Kama Pujita. Shringara Rasa Sampurna. She is filled, one who is filled with the essence of love. Here it also means she is worshipped in the Anahata Chakra. Shringara Rasa Sampurna. Jaya. Jaya means she is always victorious. We also came across the name Vijaya. So again, Jaya, she is the victorious one. It is also said as per Padma Purana, the deity who is worshipped in the Varaha Parvata, the Varaha mountain, the name of the deity is Jaya. So that is Devi herself. Jalandhara Sthita. So she is the one who is residing in the Jalandhara Pitha, which is also the Vishuddhi Chakra, Vishuddha Chakra, one who is in Vishuddha Chakra. Again, this is a place where she is worshipped as Vishnu Mukhi. The Devi is worshipped as Vishnu Mukhi. So, Jalandhara Sthita. So, let us look at the 83rd verse. Odyana-pitha nilaya bindu mandala vasini raho yaga kramaradhya rahastarpana tarpita. Odyana Pitha Nilaya, Odyana Pitha, who's dwelling in the center of Odyana Pitha, that is the Agnya Chakra. So, Odyana Pitha Nilaya, Nilaya, one who lives or one who dwells in the Agnya Chakra, Odyana Pitha. Bindu Mandala Vasini. So here, Bindu Mandala means the Bindu, the central point of the Shri Chakra itself. So Bindu Mandala Vasini, the Devi who is residing in the center of that is the innermost point of the Shri Chakra. So Bindu Mandala Vasini. Raho Yaga Kramaradhya. So she is Aradhya, worshipped by Yaga Krama, sacrificial rites, sacrificial worships. So that is a kind of Gupta secret, Rahasya, Raho Yaga Kramaradhya. So she is worshipped through very sacred, that is by secret rites and rituals, Yaga Krama. Rahastarpana Tarpita. Again, Rahasya, secret. Tarpana, the oblations given, the Tarpana which is given. Tarpita means she is gratified, she is santushta by the secretly given oblation. So the second line is to do with the Aradhya Krama, the worshipping, that is a sacrificial rites, which is secretly worshipped, the rites, the rituals which is done. And she is also pleased, gratified by the oblations, the Tarpana which is given, the sacred Tarpanas which is given to her. So Raho Yaga Kramaradhya Rahastarpana Tarpita. Let us look at the next one. The previous verse and this verse is related. How we will look at it? Sadyah prasadini vishwasakshini sakshivarjita षडङ्ग देवता युक्ता षड्गुण्य परिपूरिता. Sadyah prasadini means one who is immediately pleased, one who can be pleased immediately and who can give her grace, or can give her blessings, shower her kindness, compassion. Sadyah prasadini. So when she is worshipped with devotion, that is Rahastarpana Tarpita, Raho Yaga Kramaradhya, she is immediately pleased and she confers her grace on the devotees. That is why she is Sadyah Prasadini. Sadhya means Takshana, immediately. Vishwasakshini, she is the witness for this entire universe. So witness of the evidence of the universe. So Vishwasakshini. She was, if you remember the previous sessions, we said that she was there, Anadi Nidhana, she was always there in the end. She is always there in the beginning, she is always there in the end. She was there during the creation, she was there during the destruction. So she was the witness for everything because she is always there. So she is Vishwasakshini, witness for this universe. She sees everything. Sakshi Varchita. So though she is the witness, the Sakshi, evidence for everything in this universe, but she is beyond all these evidences or witness. She originated first and she was there after the Mahapralaya also. So she is Sakshi Varjita. She herself does not have any witness, she is beyond all the witnesses. So Sakshi Varjita. Shadanga Devata Yukta. Shadanga Devata Yukta means Devata, we know the deities, Devatas. Shadanga, 6 anga, 6 parts of that is the anga. So she is surrounded by the deities of the 6 parts, which is head, head, heart, tuft of hair, the armor, eyes, and the weapons. So Shadanga Devata Yukta. Also, there are there is this Shadgunya means again 6 qualities. Shadgunya Paripurita. She is filled, Purita, she is filled, completed, possessing 6 qualities, Shadgunya. So there are different qualities. For example, for a king, there are qualities like peace, cooperation, that is showing the courage in the war, taking the armies together, arranging his forces and allies and encamped. So like this, Devi has all the qualities that is required for the emperor. That is why she is Maharagni. If you remember the second name, she has all these 6 qualities. Also, if you look at the Puranas, there are 6 virtues. Again, 6 qualities like Aishwaryam, Dharmam, Aishwaryam, Dharmaha, Yashaha, Shrihi, Jnanam, Vairagyam. Devi possesses all these 6 qualities that is explained in the Puranas, which is the prosperity, righteousness, fame, wisdom, dispassion, and wealth. So that is why she is called as Shadgunya Paripurita. So Shadanga Devata Yukta and Shadgunya Paripurita. So when you Shadanga Devata Yukta, when we do the pujas, we do the Anga Puja, right? Shadanga Devata Yukta, that is this Shadgunya, Shadanga, Shamyata. And Shadgunya is the 6 qualities as it is detailed that Maharagni, the empress, will possess. 85th verse. Nitya Klinna Nirupama Nirvana Sukhadayini Nitya Shodashikarupa Shrikantardha Sharirini. Nitya Klinna. Klinna means something which is ardra, wet out of compassion. So she is Nitya, every day, ever, always compassionate. So wet due to compassion. So she is ever compassionate. So Nitya Klinna. If you remember the earlier name which we came across, Karunamruta Sagara, this is similar to that. Nitya Klinna. Nirupama. There is no upama for her. She is, again we came across the name Nistula. She is not comparable, right? Nistula means not comparable. I think it was 184th name, if I'm correct. Nirupama. So similarly, this is Nirupama means she has no comparison. She is beyond all comparisons. There is nobody equal to her. Upama, there is no nothing equal to her. Nirvana Sukhadayini. Nirvana Sukha means that bliss of Nirvana, that Brahma Nirvana or that supreme bliss, that is called as Nirvana Sukha. She is the one who can confer that bliss of Nirvana on the bhaktas, on the devotees. So who are the people who can get this Nirvana Sukha? Generally the sages, where all the papa, that is the sins, are destroyed. All the dvandva which is in the mind is removed. So there are all the doubts removed. The minds are disciplined. There is the discipline of mind. Who is delighted in the Loka Kalyana, the welfare of all. So those are the people who get the Nirvana Sukha, and Devi is the one who can confer this on her devotees. Nitya Shodashika Rupa. Nitya Shodashika Rupa means Shodasha means 16. So she is in the form of that eternal 6. Nitya means eternal. So eternal deities. So 16 eternal deities. So Nitya Shodashika Rupa. She is in that form. So that is from Kameshwari to Tripura Sundari. So Kameshwari, Bhagamalini, Nitya Klinna, Bherunda, Vanhivasini, Maha Vajreshwari, Shivaduti, Twarita, Kula Sundari, Nitya, Neela Patakini, Vijaya, Sarvamangala, Jwala Malini, Chitra, and Tripura Sundari. So Nitya Shodashika Rupa, 16 eternal Devis. Shrikantardha Sharirini. Shrikantha means again Parameshwara, Ishvara. So she has the half body of Parameshwara. Therefore, Ardha Shrikantasya Ardha Sharini. So half body of Shrikantha, that is Ishvara. Shri also means wealth. Shri also means poison. So he has in his kantha the poison. So he is called as Shrikantha. So Shrikantardha Sharirini. She is the one who possesses half the body of Shrikantha. Let us look at the 86th name. Prabhavati Prabharupa Prasiddha Parameshwari Moola Prakrutiravyakta Vyakta Vyaktaswarupini. Prabhavati. Prabha means the brightness or the rays of brightness. So she is very luminous, she is very bright, one who is in the form of that Prabha, that luminous light. That is because Anima and other Devatas, the Siddhi Devatas, are surrounding her. So she is the Prabhavati. So she is in the form of those Devis. She is Prabhavati. Prabharupa, she is herself is a form of brightness. It's not just that she's surrounded by brightness or she has the brightness, she's very bright. She herself is that in that form of that brightness. So she is called as Prabharupa. So Prabhavati and Prabharupa. So if you remember the Dhyana Shloka, अरुणाङ्करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमाधिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम्. So animadibihi avrutam mayukaihi. Mayuka means the rays. So what are those rays? That is anima and others. So animadibihi are surrounded by those Prabhavali, that is the animadibhi avruta mayuka rays. That is why she is called as Prabhavati and Prabharupa. Prasiddha. Prasiddha means, if we take the generic meaning, very famous. Why she is very famous? Because she is known to all, and she by her self form, she is celebrated as the form who is known to everyone. If you refer to the Dhyana verse, Aham ityeva vibhavaye bhavanim. So she is known to all as that Aham, that Devi, so who is the supreme. So she is called as Prasiddha. Parameshwari, the supreme Ishwari, supreme ruler, the sovereign. She is the Shakti of the universe, absolute Shakti. So she is Parameshwari. Moola Prakruti Ravyakta. Here there are two names, Moola Prakrutihi and Avyakta. So Moola Prakrutihi means she is that form who is in the form of that Prakriti or the nature, which is the cause for everything in this universe. So she is Moola Prakriti. So she is that original, or she is that Moola nature or Prakriti, and she is the reason for this entire universe. Avyakta means one who is not visibly seen or is in an unmanifested state, which also means the Brahman. So Avyakta. So that is unmanifested Maya, we can call it as. So Avyakta. And then Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. That is her Swarupa. She is in the form of both Vyakta and Avyakta, manifested and unmanifested. So Vyakta Avyakta Swarupini. So that is why she is Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. So in the second line of this verse, we have three names: Moola Prakritihi, Avyakta, and then Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. Let's look at the 87th verse. Vyapini vividhakara vidya vidya swarupini mahakamesha nayana kumudahlad kaumudi. Vyapini means spread across, all pervading. She is everywhere. She is since she is the Moola Prakriti, she is the universal cause of everything in this universe. So she is all pervading. Vyapini, she is called as. Vividhakara means she is the one who is manifested in different forms. So she is in whatever forms you can think of Devi, which we also saw in the initial set of verses. So she is in Vividhakara. Vidya Vidya Swarupini. So she is in the form of both knowledge and ignorance. So Vidya and Avidya. So if we split this, Vidya Avidya Swarupini. So she is in the form of both knowledge and ignorance. So what is this Vidya here? That self-realization, that of the that supreme realization, that is Vidya, the Jnana, knowledge. Avidya is that confused dvandva, confused knowledge of separation is called as avidya. So it is the ignorance or tamaha that is there in the minds. So she is the vidya swarupini. So this name also means that she can she can bestow the knowledge to the and take out the ignorance of the devotees. Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. So Mahakamesha, we all know who is Mahakamesha, Parameshwara, Ishvara himself. Nayana means eyes. Kumudahlada Kaumudi. Kumuda, Kumudini, the lily. Ahlada means pleasing or giving that happiness. Happiness to the eyes of Parameshwara. So Kaumudi, Kumuda means here the Kumuda and Kaumudi both are there. So Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi, as a lily, she is giving ahlada, the happiness or that pleasing or pleasantness to Parameshwara, like how a Chandrika or a moonlight gives to during the night. So the moonlight, the Chandrika of the which is seen during the night, how it pleases us and takes out the tapa, the heat in us. The same way, Devi is gladdening to the Mahakameshwara's eyes when he looks at her. So Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. So if we further dwell into this name, like how the moon gives the cooling effect or ahlada or that liberated bliss, Devi gives that liberation or that kind of a bliss to the ones who are engrossed in this worldly affairs and take them towards Parameshwara. So that is the Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. 88th verse. Bhaktahardhatamo bheda bhanu madbhanu santatihi Shivaduti Shivaradhya Shivamurti Shivankari. Bhaktaharda Samobheda Bhanu Madbhanu Santatihi is one word. So the way Bhanumad Bhanu. Bhanumad Bhanu means the sunbeam or the rays of the sun, like bunch of rays which are coming out of sun, dispels the darkness. Tama means tamobheda means dispelling the darkness. Tama means tamas, the darkness. So Devi dispels the darkness in the minds of the devotees. So she is compared to sun here. So how the sun's rays dispels the bunch of sun's rays, dispels the darkness, the same way Devi is dispelling or destroying the tamaha ajnana in the minds of the devotees. So that is Bhaktaharda Tamobheda Bhanu Santatihi. Shivaduti, one who has Shiva as her messenger, is called as Shivaduti. Shivaradhya, worshipped by Shiva, adored by Shiva. Shiva Murti Shivankari, here we have two names, Shiva Murtihi and Shivankari. Shiva Murtihi means one who has Shiva himself as her form. So there is no difference between Shiva and Shakti, Ardhanarishwara. So Shiva and Shakti, so Shiva Murtihi, she has Shiva himself in her form. That is why she was also called as Shikanthartha Sharirini, which we came across earlier. Shiva also means, the word Shiva has another meaning, something which is auspicious, Mangalakara. So here Shiva Murti can also mean who has the auspicious form, Shiva Murti. Shivankari means one who gives or one who grants auspiciousness, one who confers auspiciousness, happiness to the devotees. So Shivankari, who is the giver of auspiciousness. So she makes her devotees happy by removing the noose of avidya and leading them to the supreme knowledge, the bliss, nirvana sukha. Let us look at the 89th verse. Shiva Priya Shiva Para Shishteshta Shishta Pujita Aprameya Swaprakasha Mano Vachama Gochara. Shiva Priya, she is the beloved of Ishvara. So Shiva Priya. Shiva Para, she is beyond Shiva. She is the supreme. So Shiva Para. She is the one who is capable of taking us to the path of Shiva. Shishteshta. Shishta means the righteous people, people who are on the right path, who are on the path of Dharma. So Shishtaha. So she is Shishta. So she is very dear to the righteous. So she also is very good, compassionate. She is Karuna Murti to the righteous people. So it both the ways. Shishteshta, Shishta Pujita, who is worshipped by the Shishta, that is the great people who are in the right path, virtuous people are called as Shishta. So Shishta Pujita, worshipped by virtuous people. Aprameya. Aprameya means, prameya means something which can be measured. Aprameya means she is beyond measurements. She is immeasurable. In this, generally if we take the letter A can mean Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. The letter A itself, if we take. So she is not measurable by Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara also. She is beyond measurement. That is why she is Aprameya. Swaprakasha. So she is self-luminous. So with her brightness, with her luster, she gives light to the other objects, get light or brightness. So she is Swaprakasha. Mano Vachama Gochara. She is beyond the range of mind and speech. She is beyond the comprehension of our mind or speech. So that is why she is called as Mano Vachama Gochara. Manaha, mind. Vacha means speech. So Mano Vachama Gochara. So Agochara, she is not, she is not, we will not be able to comprehend her just by our mind and speech. She is beyond all this. So Mano Vachama Gochara. 90th verse. चिच्छत्तिश्चेतनारूपा जडशक्तिर्जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजबृन्दनिषेविता. चिच्छक्तिः, Chetana Rupa, Jada Shaktihi, Jadatmika. So if we split the first padam, we get two names here, Chit Shaktihi and Chetana Rupa. Chit Shaktihi means the Chit Shakti. So Shakti means energy. She is the one who is in the form of that energy which is called as Chit. What is that Chit? We know it is that pure consciousness. So Chit, intelligence, consciousness. So Chit Shaktihi. And this Chit Shaktihi gives rise to the Chetana, that is the power to remove any kind of ignorance. So she is the Chetana Swarupa, that consciousness, that Chaitanya, which is the energy which is present in all the beings. That is, what is that? That is Devi only. She is that pure conscious. Chetana Rupa means that is that pure consciousness which is present in the in all the beings, which is Devi. So that inner sense is called as Chetana. With which that Chetana helps us to recognize everything. So she is the Chit Shaktihi and she is the Chetana Rupa. Jada Shaktihi, Jadatmika. Again, the second padam, if we split, we get two names, Jada Shaktihi and Jadatmika. So here we spoke about the Chetana, that is the consciousness, that is the energy which is present in all the beings. Here Jada Shakti means the energy which is present of the inanimate creation also. That is something which is there, one who we can call it as manifestation as mechanical force that is in the inanimate creation. So that is Jada Shakti. So Jadatmika is again the essence which is present in this Jada, that is the inanimate objects, that is the essence of all the mechanical forces also, we can say. So Jada Shakti and Jadatmika. So for both the Chaitanya and the Jada, so she is the essence of everything. Gayatri, Gayatri mantra, Gayatri Devi. So she is the one who is worshipped as Gayatri, who is in the form of Gayatri. So Gayatri is the mother of all the chandas, the meter also. That is Gayatri. Then we have Vyahritihi. Vyahritihi means one who is in the form of the invocations. That Ucharanam we can say, Vyaharanam we can say. So that is Vyahrutihi. So who is in the form of that invocation, Ucharanam. So Gayatri, Vyahrutihi, and then Sandhya. So the second part of the first padam has Vyahrutis Sandhya. If we split, it will become Vyahrutihi and Sandhya. Sandhya in the form of that Sandhya. What is this Sandhya? Sandhya is that deity of twilight. Twilight is the time, the junction of the time of day and night, right? That is called as Sandhya. So she is the deity of twilight. So Sandhya is the Chaitanya in Aditya. So Gayatri, Vyahrutihi and Sandhya. So it is said that the Sandhya was originated when Brahma was meditating. So when Brahma was in meditation, this girl called beautiful Devi called Sandhya originated. And she was the one who was later born as Arundhati. So that is a small story in the Puranas. So Gayatri, Vyahrutis, Sandhya. So then we have Vijabrinda Nishevita. So all these four names are actually related. First we will understand what is Vijabrinda Nishevita and then we will look at the connection. Vijabrinda Nishevita means, Dvija means twice born, Brinda means the group. So worshipped by the Nishevita, that is worshipped, served, worshipped by the twice born. So the Dvija can be, one is when there is the birth happens, and then when the Upanayana Samskara happens, Dvija, born twice basically. So she is very well worshipped by the groups of those who are born twice. So that is Vijabrinda Nishevita. Then if we consider this as these are four different names, right? Gayatri, Vyahrutihi, Sandhya and Vijabrinda Nishevita. If we consider this as one single sentence, that is Gayatri Vyahrutis Sandhya Dvija Nishevita. So if it is one sentence, it means Devi is in the form of this Gayatri, the Gayatri Devi, and worshipped and or chanted. She is worshipped as Gayatri or chanted as a Gayatri mantra by this Dvija, that is the group of Dvijas. And through this Vyahruti and Sandhya, Vyahruti is a kind of mantra also. So Vyahruti mantra, through Vyahruti mantra, during the Sandhya time, that is that time of twilight. So Gayatri Vyahruti Sandhya Dvija Nishevita. So these are 4 different names, but if you put it as a sentence, this gives this beautiful meaning also. So we'll stop here today. Let me just quickly take a time check. I don't know if I've taken more time today. Nishevita means worshipped. There was a question. Okay, so Chamyatam, I took more time than expected today. So let us close the class today. Once again, please look at the link which I had posted regarding the Sanskrit rhymes product from Vyoma, which you can give to young children during this Deepavali. So the link also, I had posted it on the message window. So let us close the class today with the Mangalam. Sarvamangalamangallye Shive Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Triambake Devi Narayani Namostute. Pranams. Kshamyatam, I took more time than expected. Punarmilamaha. Ram Ram Ram.